back on this beautiful Friday night. Yep, we here Fridays and Mondays. Remember that. If not those 2 days, then I'll definitely be here twice a week. But yeah, man, just chilling. I think I want to talk about how and why love is the foundation of us. You know, so it's like rooted in most religions and even in consciousness. Like, really, love is how we got here, how we were brought into this world. It's how we're connected. It's like the thread that holds us together. So I want to talk about that. How love is the foundation of us, man. It's, it's the foundation of us because it is us. Biologically, psychologically, spiritually, existentially, practically, like everything. And it's like both science and spiritually like connected. It's really literally everything. So like even us as babies, we're born helpless, but without love, the nurturing, the touching, the protection, we literally wouldn't survive. We literally would die. That's why when you're born, they want the mother to hold the baby, that skin to skin touch, because love truly heals. At the end of the day, love heals. It strengthens our immune system, speedy recovery type shit, and it even extends our lifespan. What's going on, Mia? Thank you for joining. Thank you for saying what's up in the chat. Mia or Maya. Hope I'm saying it right. It's like the connection for us all. What's going on, Eli? Yes, sir. Hit that like button. Say something in the chat. Say what's up in the chat. Let me know you're here. Let's get the conversation rolling. Thank you for the likes. Make sure y'all subscribe too. But even like psychologically, man, it shapes our sense of self, or even if we feel unloved, it still shapes us, because then it determines our self-worth. We develop our identity based off of what type of love we get when we're growing up. So it truly is important. It's the foundation of who we are. And it gives us like the confidence to explore, create, and grow. He said it right, gang. You're an idiot. But anyways, without love, which is the foundation of who we are, we experience loneliness, trauma, disconnection. We lose our sense of self. It's like a ripple effect into the mental and physical health. So if you feel like there's not enough love in your life, I encourage you to get to know who you are. Like, literally speak to yourselves, every cell in your being, with love. And I promise you, your frequency, your vibration will change within 5 minutes of you just sitting with yourself quietly and taking a couple deep breaths, saying, every cell in my being loves such and such. Every cell in my being loves my fingers, my toes, whatever you can think of. Every cell in my being loves blank. You know, I promise you, you're gonna feel like that oxytocin, that serotonin, that dopamine, something to get you feeling in a higher state. What's going on, Mia? Thank you for joining. I appreciate you. Jose, what's going on, Jose? Hit that like button as you come in here. Hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe for the vibe. Yes, sir. Thank you for hitting the like button. Miles, what's going on, Miles? Miles, I don't even know you, man. You come in here a few times, maybe I'll hook you up. But I appreciate you being here. How old are you? Where are you from? What's going on, Flores? Hit that like button as you come in. Subscribe. Support the channel. 14. What's going on with all these kids in here? Kids in here, man. You're 14, gay man, black. You don't sound black talking like that. Oh my goodness. Anyways, y'all, if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe. We hitting 1K over here. 1K before the end of the year. Share this live too. Y'all tripping in here. But anyways, love is the truth of us. Love is the foundation of us. Is the topic of this live, because really we need to get back to our true selves. Get back to loving one another, to loving ourselves, to peace, and get away from the fear mongering and believing in the bullshit and all the anger and the misdirected hate. You know what I mean? That the guilt, the shame, all that needs to be let go, and we need to get back to our loving beings, because starting to love ourselves, starting to love the life that we live, helps us enjoy life more, helps us be our true essence, helps us see more peace in the world, help us uplift the vibration of other people in the world. It creates emotional safety and confidence, and gives us that confidence to really explore and create more better things in the world, just by getting back to love, instead of having all of our energy focused on the 3D reality of what we think may be real. We really see that the 3D is only a layer of the vast things of what's happening in this universe around us. The things that we can't even see, man. There's way more to life than this 3D reality that we see, that we have been fooled into giving all of our energy to. What's going on, Stardust? Yes, thank you for joining. How you been? There's way more going on in this world than that, and we just gotta understand, like, that it's okay to be our true selves, which is, love. It's not even just about like acting as a loving being. It's about being love. Being love has been busy but good. I love that. Same here. That's why I'm on here so late. I've been busy too. But yeah, love is not just an emotion. Like, it's the language of the universe. Everything thrives off of love. The plants, the bees, the birds, the trees, us, everything. Um, grows from love and evolves from love. And that vibration of love reminds us that everything is interconnected, and we're not separate from anything. Like, we really truly are all one. We're all one, man. And we've been fooled into believing that we're separate, that if you're not this type of you don't have these types of beliefs, then you're weird, then you don't belong here. All that shit just creates separation. And when you feel separate, you feel separate from yourself. Like, you don't even really know yourself, because you don't even know the world around you. You don't even understand that the world around you is you. It's a reflection of you. It is a reflection of you. Like, we truly are. I truly believe that we are the universe experiencing itself. Straight up. I really do. It is the force that brought us into being. And if nothing is separate, then how are we not? How are we not godlike? How are we not the universe? How are we not a part of the ultimate creation? If it's the energy that holds us together, if it's the reason we long for each other, whether I kind of, I guess so. I I would say so, but not in a sense of like um I want to say like sexual or something, but like, I just say that we're all interconnected. I would have to like dig more deeper into quantum entanglement and like the physics of all that to really answer that question. Yeah, I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Like, I would have to really research what quantum entanglement really means for me to legitimately answer that question. But I prefer to say that we're interconnected, you know, because we truly are. We just have this different avatar. We all look different, but at the end of the day, we all have the same damn emotions, same damn possibilities of what can happen to us. So we just look differently. If I gave you four different glasses, one black, one white, one orange, one purple, and no, one of them's clear, but they all have water in them, you know, would you say that they're different things? Would you say they're a different type of liquid because of the cup looks different, or would it still be water? Hell yeah, it's just water. We just look different. So we're all the same, just a different aspect of oneness. So if we get back to love, when we get back to love, when we get back to our true selves and start to be that creative power that we were meant to be, and stop trying to just survive and know that we are truly supported and guided and protected as we were meant to be, and get our energy off of the 3D as if we need to pay these bills, but I gotta do this, I gotta do that, gotta do that, gotta do that, or I'm gonna be, I don't know, I'm gonna have a heart attack if I don't. I'm so overwhelmed, you know what I mean? Like, giving your energy to that shit doesn't do anything for your mental, for your physical. But when you just take a breather, calm down, and realize none of this shit really matters. None of this shit is really real. None of this shit wouldn't exist if it wasn't in my consciousness, if I didn't perceive it as such. So if you gotta get ready for bed, you have a good night too. So thank you for joining. So if you have a different perspective, if you take a breather and you look at it differently, you know that you're supported, you know that you're guided. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Have a good night. If you know that, then you wouldn't be so stressed about it. You would have peace. You would know that you're guided and you're protected, and everything is gonna work out as it should because you're connected to the ultimate. You're connected to the godlike power. It is you experiencing these things. It is you creating this stress in your life. It is you creating the abundance in your life. It is you creating the love in your life. So it's really about just letting things flow, observing, realizing that you're not your emotions, you're not your thoughts. It's just a part of this thing we call life. What we are is consciousness. So, what are you conscious of being? Honestly, what are you conscious of being? Are you conscious of being constantly in fear? Or are you consciously conscious of being at peace, abundant, supported? You know, it's all about perspective, man. When you feel deep love within yourself, you're in resonance with your true nature. When you feel deep love for yourself, you're in resonance with your true nature. Your true nature is love. God is love, right? Even in damn near every type of religion, their foundation is love. Buddhism teaches metta, loving kindness. You know, it's a path to liberation. It's a path to liberation, man. The mystics like Krishna and whatnot, it it all frames love as the essence of reality. Love is the essence of reality. It is the foundation of us, man. But we've been so conditioned to believe otherwise. But it's okay. Like it takes awareness, and that is what I'm here for. It's what a lot of other people are here for. If you really tune into that type of content, even if you just open a book of personal development, it will teach you about loving yourself more, being more at peace. You know, understanding that what anybody else has in this world, you can have. What one man can have, you can have. Anybody else can have. But we've been conditioned to believe in separation. We've been conditioned to believe that we gotta one up somebody, that we have to take the next man down to get certain things. When you realize that desire wouldn't exist without you, you would take that desire off the pedestal and put yourself up there. You understand that nothing is bigger than you. Nothing in this world is bigger than you. It's all about what you perceive. It's all about what you're telling yourself. Tell yourself differently, man. Tell yourself empowering things, loving things. Work with yourself. Give yourself grace. I'm telling you, man. These past 5 years, I've learned this. I've gone through this, and I'm like, I have shifted many times, and I feel like this last quantum shift, I'm really seeing the uh, the end of the tunnel with huge things in my life that has been a long time coming. and once I get out of it, I will go deeper into what it is. But man, it's just so real. Like nothing isn't impossible. It's really all about what you believe is possible for you. And whether or not you persist in what it is that you desire and what you know is truly yours, or you're going to get pulled back into the old patterns of you to where you're trying to get away from, and you be fooled into believing that is not working. But everything is a reflection of you, right? If everything is a reflection of you, if you persist, then the external reality, what you see outside of you, has no choice but to change. You're causing the effect. It's not the effect, the cause is affecting you. You know what I mean? It's not that the external is affecting you. You have to cause the effect by what you persist in, by what the energy that you put out, by what you believe in, by what the behaviors that you take action in, and how you think. So truly, man, do what you enjoy. Imagine the best possible outcomes for you, from love, not from the ego perspective of trying to be better than somebody else. Be better than who you were yesterday. Be better than who you were yesterday, man. Straight up. So, like I said, you know, love is wired into us biologically. It's like there's studies that show that love and having supportive relationships strengthens us, strengthens our immune system, strengthens our health and our lifespan. And like I said before, like the psychology of it, the more love we get, or the less love we get, it shapes our identity and our self-worth. It gives us emotional safety and confidence. And then even spiritually, like I said before, every major spiritual tradition has love as its center. Everyone, especially if they're really about like growth and not just about making money. Love is their center. And how I said to like really get back to the foundation of you, who you are as a human being, being experiencing this human reality. Have love equaling connection, and connection equals life. Connect to yourself. Connect to every cell in your being, yourself, your SE, your CELLF, yourself. Because life itself is relational. Like from the cells, the ecosystem, the stars, nothing exists by itself. Nothing exists by itself. So when you start to speak to yourself, every cell in your being, you will feel lighter. You will feel more love flowing through you. Your cells start to lighten up. I'm telling you, man, your cells start to live again as they should. They start to get more healthy. I'm telling you, man, I discovered this, that myself is my cells. I discovered this about 2 weeks ago. What's going on, Rixie? What's going on, man? I discovered this about 3 weeks ago, and I haven't stopped talking to myself, my CELLF, myself, since then. I sit with myself, get quiet, take a couple deep breaths, and tell myself, every cell in my being loves every part of me. Every cell in my being loves my heart, my lungs, my fingers, my toes, whatever's hurting in your body. Every cell in my being loves my whatever's hurting in your body. And I'm telling you, if you see it getting lighter, if you see it moving it through you and for you, come back to this channel and let me know on one of my videos what it did for you just in one session. I'm telling you, if you do it 5 minutes later, you're going to feel lighter. You're going to feel a sense of happiness within you. You're probably going to start shedding a tear if you do this shit. I'm telling you, speak to every cell in your being with love and from love. You won't regret it. You will not regret it. You won't feel separate from yourself anymore. You'll understand that you are consciousness. You'll understand that you are love. Every cell in your being needs love. Everybody around you, everything around you needs love. And the more we have that in the world, the better off we'll be. Sounds so cliche, but it's real. Why would you? Why is there so many people that would rather be in? I take that back. They rather not be in it, but they're not comfortable having love because they're so used to living in fear and hate and all this other bullshit that keeps us separate, that keeps us in a place um, of being stagnant and drifting, that it doesn't feel right because subconsciously it's not deeply rooted. Love is not deeply rooted in them. What's deeply rooted in them that has been programmed in them, and um, most of society is fear. It's fear, unfortunately. We've been so conditioned into believing that's just how life is. It's such a sad realization, but at the same time, it's changing. You know, it's changing for the better. It's changing. What it is. Yo, Rixie, did you get that book, man? What? Starbucks is closing hundreds of locations. Good for them. They need to close all the way down. I bet you their stock is about to go down too. Let me look that up. Who's in here? Y'all do stocks? Look up Starbucks. Starbucks is about to go down on Monday. Let's check it out. S Bucks. Starbucks closing hundreds of locations, cutting 900 jobs as turnaround continues. What type of turnaround? Starbucks will close about 1% of its locations in the United States and North America as part of its Back to Starbucks transformation strategy. The Seattle-based coffee giant did not provide a list of closing locations. However, the company will have about 18,300 coffee shops when its fiscal year closes at the end of the month, down from 18.7, according to its most recent quarterly earnings release. That means Starbucks will have about 430 fewer locations than it did as of June 29th. The specialty coffee chain will close specific locations where we're unable to create the physical environment of our customers and partners expect, or where we don't see a path to financial performance. Those jobs are being eliminated. Will be notified more Monday. Ooh. Huh. Say what's up in the chat. Let me know you here. Hit that like button for me too. Shut up. Earnings release 10K. Yes. Quarterly proportions. Don't hit that like button for me. Just make sure you subscribe. How was y'all's day? What's going on with y'all? Who's in here? Say what's up. Hmm. I wonder what that's gonna look like on Monday. I'm very curious. And how much an option would be. Oh, went up. Where's the position? $14. 19%. Okay. Nice. Alright, man. I think I'm gonna get back to my video, editing my video, my content. So, thank y'all for tuning in. Much love to y'all. Hope y'all have a good night wherever you at in the world. We'll be on here Monday. And yeah. Peace to every single one of y'all. Thank y'all for joining. All right.